Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is John and this is your Modern Tech Breakdown. Today I am taking a look at some of the first reviews of the new AI-focused Copilot Plus PCs from Microsoft, just released, I don't know, I want to say in the last 4 to 6 weeks, something like that. All right, quick disclaimer at the top. I didn't do some exhaustive analysis on the reviews of these things. I just a little bit of quality time with Google and here we are. I'm sure there's some glowing reviews and I'm sure some people love these devices, but I ran across a few reviews that are, well, mixed in their take. Let's take a look at a few. First up is an article from The Motley Fool that mentions some content from Tom's Hardware. Tom's Hardware ran through the available features and concluded that they aren't that impressive and you can get them elsewhere. The co-creator tool for Paint doesn't work very well and still requires an internet connection despite using the onboard NPU. The webcam features like background blurring are already common features in video conferencing apps, and the live captions features won't be useful for most users. Recall has the potential to be useful, but it's not ready yet. So this isn't really a criticism of the hardware, but rather a criticism of the utility of the features Microsoft has developed for these AI chip-powered laptops. However, this is the main reason that Microsoft has given for buying these devices. This is the primary value prop for these things. Not great so far. Let's continue to a random Reddit user's post. More bad experience with emulation. This is really a travesty. I would be so disappointed. Fortunately, I didn't buy one of these. I will never believe marketing hype again. Steam and Discord emulated and no VPN are all deal breakers. Sorry, ARM. Sorry. In order to run on ARM chips, Microsoft released Prism as an emulation layer that would enable apps compiled for x86 to run on these Qualcomm chips. I think this emulation performance issue was very foreseeable. Microsoft has encouraged many app makers to make ARM executables available, but it only takes one or two apps not working, like this Reddit user mentions, for a user to be really miffed about taking the plunge on a new hardware architecture. And lastly, here's a long-form discussion from PC World. Let's jump in. The problem is this. Yes, the performance of Copilot Plus PCs is excellent on wall power and while running on battery, but it's also true that the harder you push it, the shorter the battery life is. Well, this is an interesting comment. ARM chips are reduced instruction set chips, and they typically consume less power. They're great on mobile devices because mobile devices typically sit idle, not doing much, and ARM chips use less power during these times. It's not like you're going to open up an app on your phone and transcode some video for 20 minutes. If you did, you could be sure that your battery life on your phone would greatly diminish. However, people do use laptops to do things like transcode video, compile code. And for those people, is there really a point to an ARM-powered PC for these folks? I don't see it. The battery life probably won't be that different for them. All right, there's more. Let's keep going. A Copilot Plus PC is a productivity PC, period. Anything else is a bonus. You probably wouldn't buy a Copilot Plus PC laptop to play games, but it would be nice to know the option is there. It is, but only sort of. Okay, I can't imagine why you'd buy one of these laptops if you're looking for games. If you're a gamer, it's a non-starter. Emulation, it just is not going to perform to where you need it for games. And I don't think too many games have been compiled for ARM versions for these new PCs. Somebody correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about that, but I've got to think most game makers haven't bothered. All right, and then one last comment here. Overall, Microsoft Copilot Plus AI features in Windows are a big yawn. They feel like superfluous tech demos, not must-have features, especially with the controversial recall feature absent at launch. Again, these are comments more about the software than the hardware. Seems like Microsoft should probably put some work into these features if they want these devices to sell. So to summarize, I still think it's too early to say. I think these reviews are concerning, but I don't think it's as bad as Microsoft's previous attempts at using ARM chips. Will Microsoft and the PC builders stick with it this time? Honestly, I could see it going either way at this point. Only time will tell. But for now, that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.